And so what I would love to do right now is just introduce you to some people here at Central whose lives have been changed by faith in Jesus. These are not actors, just everyday people like you. And it takes a lot of courage to come and share your story, your testimony, but they are willing and excited to do it. So check this out.
My name is Priscilla. I grew up in a Catholic home, forced to go through the motions of religion. I never had an actual relationship with Jesus. As I became an adult, I moved away from my family to pursue my dreams, but I didn't realize how alone and isolated I would feel being so far away from them. Throughout the years, I lived my life recklessly, not really caring for the consequences of my actions. Life then pulled the rug out from under me, and I eventually found myself in a very painful season of life. I was full of grief from losing things I never thought I would lose. It was because of this pain that I started looking for comfort. I started attending Central regularly in 2023, but I would hide amongst the crowd just to not be seen or noticed. Coming to Central on the weekends gave me hope and healing, but I still felt something was missing. Then I met Pastor Nikki, and she invited me to First Step. After that, everything just began to change. I was baptized, I got plugged into community, and now I serve on the baptism team. The community and friendships at Central have changed my life, and I now have a real relationship with Jesus. I'm no longer hiding in the dark. I'm now boldly living out my faith in the light.
My name is Sean. I grew up in a family with very little money, moving constantly, coming home to no water or power, even sleeping on the floor. Because of these circumstances, I started to have panic attacks and developed extreme anxiety. After a few years of struggling with my mental health, it got so bad I tried to take my own life. One day at my lowest point, I heard a worship song on the radio and something told me that God hadn't given up on me. Shortly after, a friend invited me to church. I gave my life to Jesus and was baptized. Since then, my life has completely changed. I was able to graduate high school. I'm in a healthy, God-centered relationship with my fiance, and I'm getting my degree in psychology. I now see that God is going to use me in my past to help others in the future. I'm no longer chained by my anxiety. I've been set free.
So just hold on, it won't be long. It's gonna grow again. This garden's gonna grow again.
My name is Junior. I grew up in California and started running with gangs at a very young age. The lifestyle caused me to go to a juvenile detention center at the age of 13 years old, and as an adult, to prison.
And I am Sandra. Growing up in a home without a father and an absent mother due to her needing to provide for us, I turned to drugs and alcohol as a way to cope with life and need some sort of love. This lifestyle went on for years as I continued to battle a drug addiction.
We both knew we had to make a change, but didn't know how. We parted ways for years, but the story didn't end there. Once I decided to give up the gang life, I reached back out to Sandra because I knew she was still the one for me.
Once I had my son, I knew I needed to get clean and turn my life around. Junior and I started attending Central, and God transformed our lives. I've been clean from drugs going on 6 years, and Junior is completely removed from the gang life.
Sandra and I were both baptized, joined a community group, and continue to live a God-centered life. We want others to know, no matter how far gone they think they are, they can find the same healing and freedom we did.
We are no longer broken.
We have been redeemed.
Don't lose hope, and don't let go. It's gonna grow again. This garden's gonna grow again.
My name is Gail. I was born and raised in LA and grew up going to church but never having a real relationship with God. Later in life, I got into a bad marriage resulting in addiction and brokenness. For years, I was a functional addict, going through life completely lost. I was in and out of rehab multiple times before I finally cried out to God to help me. With God's help, I vowed to never touch drugs again and have been clean ever since. In 2015, I was placed in a medically induced coma due to health complications, but God literally brought me back to life. I knew then I needed to surrender my life fully to Him. A coworker invited me to Central, and God put it on my heart to get more connected. I became a generosity rock star, went to First Step, was baptized, and I will graduate Central Academy this spring. Without God, I wouldn't be alive right now. I know what my purpose is, and I'm living a life I can be proud of. I'm no longer broken. I have been restored.
So just hold on, it won't be long. It's gonna grow again. This garden's gonna grow. Come on, don't lose hope, don't let go. It's gonna grow again. It's gonna grow again. So just hold on, it won't be long. It's gonna grow again. This garden's gonna grow. You are the vine, we are the branches. Here comes the rain, here comes the harvest. Pour out praise, 'cause this garden's growing, growing. You are the vine, we are the branches. Here comes the rain, here comes the harvest. Pour out praise, 'cause this garden's growing, growing. You are the vine, we are the branches. Here comes the rain, here comes the harvest. Pour out praise, 'cause this garden's growing, growing. You are the vine, we are the branches. Here comes the rain, here comes the harvest. Pour out praise, 'cause this garden's growing, growing. Can we give it up for all these individuals who shared their story today?